Oh, happy New Year's Eve! I hope you guys are actually watching this on New Year's Eve. If you're catching it after that, then I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. If you are watching this on New Year's Eve, I just want to make this video to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going to be coming in the future, at least in the next year, because that's what we do at the new year, right? For not only my YouTube channel, but also my Twitch streams. The past 6 months or so since I started my new job have been really volatile as far as streaming. My streaming schedule got blown to crap because of the schedule I was working at first, and so I've been trying to get more steady with it, and it's just it's definitely been a struggle, but it's something that I'm leaning into, and I'm really trying to buckle down the new year with things that I am super passionate about, and I think I kind of lost my way a little bit. Both here with the channel and on Twitch streams. When I started my Twitch channel, it wasn't because like I didn't want to just be a green screen gamer, right? Where I just talked. You know, I wanted to be an entertainer. There were things I wanted to do. There were specific things I wanted to do with my voice, you know, to use my voice to talk about things that I'm passionate about, that I really like, whether that be video games, whether that be real life stuff or whatever. And I've really gotten away from that. So in the new year, we are definitely pivoting, pivot, insert meme, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll do the meme. Maybe. Hey, we did it. Anyway, we will definitely be pivoting slightly in that. So I wanted to let you guys know here first what to expect. So here on the YouTube channel, new for 2020, and the first video for this will go live tomorrow on New Year's Day. Because it's a story of my life, and that is what this playlist is going to be. It's going to basically be called "I Am Janko Stories," or something to that effect. I haven't really landed on a title yet, but I've had a pretty interesting life. We could say that, from where I began as a kid and the way I was raised and all of that to where I am now at this ancient 45, well, at least ancient for YouTube, 45 years old. I think there's a ton that's happened in that time, and every time I tell stories to people, like when we're talking and like I just bring up a story from my past, like, oh my god, you should make a video about that, and I'm not exaggerating. It's happened multiple times this past week. It happens all the time because my God, I have seen and lived through some shit, and nothing like, you know, wartime stories or anything like that, but just ridiculous stories. So, you know, as a tease, the first video in this series will hit tomorrow, and that story is going to be how I spent the first few hours of 2000 in jail. So yeah, that'll be a story that you guys don't know about me. That should be fun to tell. You guys should get a good laugh about it, and that'll be interesting. And it's funny because like this is coming up on the end of a decade, or well, the end of, you know, 2 decades. Really, it's the end of 1 decade, but it's also the end of the first 2 decades of 2000. And a lot of people watching this may not have even been alive at the turn of the century. Like, that seems so weird to say, but it's probably true. And so much has happened in that time, and it's weird to have this perspective of being this age in this medium, to have this perspective of like, I can go through the different decades of my life, of ages, and tell you, especially pertaining with certain things, you know, what I wanted out of things, like what my primary goal was and how much that's changed. And when I look back on it, like, it blows my mind. So yeah, there's been some really incredibly amazing stories that I've had, some amazing life experiences that I've lived through. There's some really terrible stuff that I've lived through and gone through, and so we're gonna dig into that. I don't know how often those will come out. Hopefully once a week, but mostly they'll come out when something interesting happens in my life today, and I can call back on a story from my past and how it relates, because I want to somehow make it all relatable to now, and also tell a really interesting, funny, or entertaining story from my past, and either what I learned from that, and how it helped me today, or just how this relates then, or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. But if that sounds like something that you're interested in and you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do make sure that you turn on notifications and check out that playlist. The first one will be going live tomorrow on New Year's Day. So on your New Year's Day, as you're recovering from a hangover, you can hopefully, we'll keep our fingers crossed, you can hopefully take solace in the fact that you're spending the first part of 2020 either on the comfort of your own couch, or maybe on a bus somewhere, or in a car somewhere, or maybe at your relative's house and not in jail. So yeah, especially for something stupid, but it is a funny ass story. Anyway, so that's that with YouTube. That's definitely going to be something new and that I'm really, really excited for. My NHL series is going to continue on the channel. I'm having an absolute blast playing it, but I can't fit that game into my stream schedule right now. I'm only streaming 3 days a week. I'm going to get more into the stream aspect of things in a little bit, and kind of, because tell you where that's going, but there's just no way that I can keep NHL going on stream right now. But I am going to keep it going here on YouTube. For me to stream NHL, it takes up, a 3 or 4 hour stream. For me to make a YouTube video for it, it takes up, an hour and a half or so. And, even if it then takes me 30 minutes to edit it, it's still, it's more efficient to do it that way. Yeah, and I really, really enjoy playing the game. So, and it means I can play it at my own pace instead of having to hold off and not play it until stream. So that series will definitely continue here. If you like that series, please, share those episodes, like them. Try to get the algorithm to work for me a little bit, hopefully, and maybe those can start getting some more views. And so yeah, that's that on the NHL. The baseball season is only a few months away, so when that comes out, we'll definitely go back to baseball also. These career modes, I've been hooked on them now for a year. Anybody that watched the baseball streams, they were an absolute blast. I love playing that game. So as soon as that game comes out, we'll get back into the swing of things over there with that. Probably staying mostly here on YouTube. When it first comes out, I'm sure I'll stream it, but that'll probably transition same way NHL does over just to YouTube. And then here on YouTube, I'm also going to be continuing the gaming info, news, discussion stuff, especially concerning Division 2. We've got Year 2 stuff. Episode 3 will be coming out sometime early-ish this year or next year, because this is coming out New Year's Eve. So yeah, sometime in the next couple of months, let's just put it that way. We'll be getting episode 3. We'll be getting another raid. They're teasing some stuff about title update 7 and big changes with gear and stuff. So Division 2 will definitely remain a focal point of the channel. If after this season I get more into Destiny again. Last season, I was insanely into it. This season, Destiny 2 just hasn't held it for me. I'm not into this season at all for some reason. It's not gripping me. But I do want to do some other things with Destiny 2. So that'll be here on the channel. Also, Cyberpunk is going to be huge this year, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to Cyberpunk. So that will definitely be a focus this year on here. Anything Star Wars that comes out, we'll play. If anything Star Wars comes out, which I don't think it will, but if it does, we'll play it, we'll talk about it, whatever. And then that brings on another new section here on the YouTube channel. I'm going to start doing movie and TV reviews here on the channel also. I love TV. I love movies. These started actually yesterday with my release of my 2 Rise of Skywalker videos, right? If you haven't watched those, I'm going to try to remember to pop them here and here right now, but I don't know if that's going to work or not. So, or maybe here and then here. I don't know. We'll see if that worked out. If not, find the playlist. I'll link the playlist at the end of this video so that you can like that also and whatnot. But one was a spoiler and non-spoiler, starts with non-spoilers, and spoiler review of the movie, and then just kind of talking about it. And then another one had, and the end of that one got into some theories that I have about specific big scenes that happen in the movie. And then the other one is a video specifically about one theory that I absolutely love about Kylo, and watch it if you're a Star Wars fan. But so that's starting with that. I'm going to be doing a Mandalorian video in the next week or two now that that season's over. I want to do a Witcher video because I think I've got I don't know if I've got a unique perspective or not. I think I do because it seems like everybody has played the game, so they've watched it. I've never played a Witcher game other than like I have now after I watched the series. But I want to do that. And then, anything new that comes out that I really get into or anything like that, I'll do a review on. Any new movies that come out, I'll do superhero movies. Pretty much anything that I see, I'll probably do a review on. So, yeah, there's that. If you guys have movies that you want me to review or that you would like my take on, let me know. DM me on Twitter, or post them on Twitter, post them in the comments down below. Let me know. And if I can, I will watch it and do a review on it. And also TV shows. I think I'm going to do whatever new TV shows I get into that I watch, I'm definitely going to get into, but also I'm going to do some retro reviews on shows that have meant a lot to me that I thought were freaking fantastic. And that I don't think get watched a lot anymore because either they're old or because they just weren't that popular and people overlooked them at the time. So, we'll see what happens with those. I'm definitely looking forward to doing those though. That's definitely something that I've wanted to do more on the Twitch channel, and I just haven't been able to fit it in as the way that I want to do it, but YouTube, I think, works out much better for that. So we're going to do that. Now, as far as my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/I'm Janko. If you guys don't know me over there, or if you're not following me, pop on over there right now, drop a follow, turn on notifications. That way you get notified every time I go live, and you can hang out and have these discussions. I'm going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I'll be streaming. I'll try to fit in extra streams here and there. No guarantees, though. Unfortunately, with the past year with my job, right, the streams just were lacking, right? I was lacking energy. I was lacking time. I was getting frustrated because I was getting away from the focus of what I wanted to do on the channel. And so, yeah, I hate New Year's resolutions, but it does seem like, hey, fuck it, man. We might as well, make changes now, right? If we weren't going to make them then, we'll make them now, and then that'll be that. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday on Twitch, probably starting at 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm going to say 7 just to be on the safe side, but I might start early if I can. And then going till 10 or 11 Eastern time. So, mark that down and set your watch by it. Actually, I won't say that. Just, you know what? Fuck it. I will say it. I'm not going to miss any streams this year. So Mondays, right now, we've got the Putt Squad with Johnny Boom. Check him out on Twitch too. Twitch.tv/JohnnyBoom5. But with Johnny Boom and Imperium, we're doing hardcore mode with the three of us. That's been a ton of fun the past few weeks that we've been doing that. So we're going to continue that until it either runs its course or we all die or whatever. And then we'll figure out something new to do. I can't guarantee Mondays will always be group thing with that, but, or with them, but, we'll figure something out, right? So Mondays will be kind of gaming. Tuesdays, I'm going in a different direction on the channel. It's going to be more of a talk show format. On Tuesdays on the stream, it's just going to be talking, right? About geek news, stuff that's happened in the past week, new movie trailers. We'll watch them, we'll talk about them, maybe we'll dissect them. New movies that came out, as long as we're not in a spoiler-free situation. We'll talk about stuff like that. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about on those streams also. I mean, we can always talk about that, but it's a better time to focus on stuff that's really deep, heavy discussion, where that's what we're focused on, as opposed to like me trying to keep focused on chat and everybody in chat, and then also trying to have this super in-depth discussion about, Palpatine's Force abilities in Rise of Skywalker or something, right? Like, whatever. That's almost impossible to do. By the way, spoilers. Hopefully that wasn't a spoiler. Everybody knows Palpatine's in the movies in the fucking trailer, and he's a dark side user, as you guys fucking know, so you should assume he has some Force powers. So I didn't spoil anything there. Yay. But yeah, so that's that. There's also a few things, kind of surprises that I want to do with that's more focused and oriented on what I want to do with the talk show format. But I'm not quite set with those yet because there's some hurdles that I have to figure out how to cross first. But once we figure those out, those will get in there. So that sounds cool to you. Please come on in. You guys are the most important people on the show, other than me, because like, right, it's my stream. But like, come on in and hang out and let's just talk on Tuesdays. And then Thursdays are going to be gaming, probably solo gaming, whatever I'm into. Right now, it's Biff, my hardcore character on the Division 2. Who knows what that'll bring in a few weeks, in a month, in 6 months, whatever. Again, I'd mentioned earlier, Cyberpunk. I'm definitely going to be playing that on stream when that comes out, and stuff like that. So then if I can fit in any other streams throughout either the weekend or the week or whatever, then those will just be whatever I feel like at the time, right? Whether it's gameplay or whether it's grouping up with other people or whether it's just talking, who knows? Maybe we'll do a second talk show every week. I don't really know, but that is what to expect from the channels this year. Also, I'm trying to do more focused, more of a focus on Instagram also. So if you guys don't follow me there, you can. Those will probably be less gaming related, more life related posts, pictures, stuff like that. So you can follow me over there. Links for Twitch and my Twitter and Instagram will all be in the description down below. Let me know anything that you guys think about this, about the change in format, about what you guys would be interested in seeing me review. Definitely let me know that. Let me know what you think about the stories, if you guys are interested in those. And if so, if there's any particular topic of story that you would like me to go into and talk about, please give me suggestions. I am an open book. I will talk about absolutely anything. And yeah, so leave those suggestions down below too. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Definitely turn on notifications and subscribe if you want to see the video about how I ended up spending the beginning of this century in jail. That video will hit tomorrow on New Year's Day, probably about noon, so that way anybody that's hungover will be awake enough to watch it and hopefully chuckle as they sip their hangover coffee. So as always, thank you guys very, very much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys mean the absolute world to me. This streaming and YouTube journey has just been freaking fantastic. So thank you very much for your time that you spend here watching my videos or that you spend on Twitch hanging out with me. I know that you guys can't get that time back. So the fact that you choose to spend that here with me or there with me or whatever with me means the absolute world to me. So thank you very much for that. And as always, until I see you next time, please keep on living that dream. And I'm going to keep pointing at you until you live that dream. So hopefully you're living it right now. And then I can point at you, but then I shouldn't point at you because they say that pointing's bad. So I could always do the Bill Clinton. Keep on living the dream.